It's the last day of the regular season and there's no shortage of drama as expected. Let's dive right in. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. First game of the day is one of the biggest on the menu. Admiral face the arch rivals Amur, who need a win tonight to secure a playoff spot, otherwise they're gonna leave it up to fate. And they don't get off to a good start. Midway through the opening period of play, Admiral will get a man advantage and Konstantin Glaschuk scores his first goal of the season. Better late than never, right? 1-0 home team. The Tigers get back even early in the second period as Michael Jordan cashes in from in tight. Slavo Ushenin and Alexander Gorshkov draw the assist on this one. No scoring after that, overtime solves nothing either and the game goes to the shootout. Vladislav Ushenin is taking the shot for more, he goes for the backhand and he's robbed by Nikita Serebrikov. What an effort to keep this one out. Tigers get nothing past Serebrikov and Madim Fereskoka scores the winner for Admiral. Amur lose the game but get a point and hold their breath. They might just make it. When now Novosibirsk squares severe play holds the tractor. Vistas can finish in the top 4 if they win tonight, but the game is more crucial for Sibir as they may not make the playoffs at all if they lose. And things just don't go their way in the first period. Less than 3 minutes in, Alexeyev and Vereshchagin can clear the puck and Alexei Krichinyan scores his 10th of the season from the slot. 1-0 tractor. As if that wasn't bad enough, a few minutes later, rookie Vitaly Kravtsov banks one in off Alexander Salak to give Tractor a 2-0 lead. Sibir sliced that lead in half with a power play marker early in the second period. Rock Teacher snipes one past Pavel Francouz. It's 2-1 now. Alexander Salak steps into the spotlight a little later as he makes a few huge saves to keep Sibir in the game, none bigger than this one on Paul Shihura. What an effort by Salak. Early in the third period though, Shihura slides one past him anyway. That's his 20th marker of the season and 42nd point, which is his new career KHL high. Sibir throw everything they got at Tractor in the period, out shooting the opposition 15-5, but nothing gets past Pavel Francouz. Alexander Salak makes another wonderful save on Alexei Krichinyan, but that doesn't sweeten the pill enough. Artem Pitkovsky seals the deal with his empty net, and that secures a playoff spot for Amur. With this 4-1 loss, Sibir now has to hope that Boris will beat Avangard on home ice. The Hawks have their opportunity to edge Sibir from the playoff zone, but to do that they must win tonight in regulation. Boris have long lost every hope of making postseason this year, but they still got their pride. And Avangard get the start they want. Kirill Semyonov opens up the score in just over 3 minutes in as it converts on a power play. So far so good, but it doesn't take Boris long to get back even. 7.5 minutes in, Nikita Mikhailis goes for a long pass, connects with Alexei Maklikov, and Maklikov scores his 3rd of the year. Less than 2 minutes later, Ivan Kuchin nets his first goal of the season as he beats Alex Shilin on the glove side. Shilin allows 2 goals on 3 shots and his night is done. Dominic Pork replaces him in the cage. So after that, Avangard scored their 2nd of the game as well, but it's waved off at the video review. Goal interference is the call and Boris still lead 2-1. With just a few seconds remaining to play in the period, they increased their lead to 3-1 as Yaroslav Yevdokimov scores on a power play. The Hawks are now down by 2 in a must-win game. The drama heightens in this one. 7 minutes into the second period, they get back to within 1. Emil Faizulin hits the open 4x6 off a wonderful diagonal pass by Maxim Chudinov. Soon after that, Nigel Doss gets another one past Dominic Fork and it counts after initial video review. They ruled there was no kick in motion on the play. Avangard head coach German Titov sends the officials to have another look, and it's overruled. Goal interference is the final call, no goal. Avangard dodged a bullet and late in the period, Kirill Semyonov scores his 2nd of the night to bring it back to even. It's another power play goal. Evgeny Medvedev registers his 3rd assist of the game and we're tied at 3s. It's all good but not perfect for Avangard, who still need to win this one in regulation. Late in the third, they pull their goalie for the extra attacker, and with a minute on the clock, Semyon Koshelev finds the back of the net. And if you're a Sibir fan, that's a heartbreaking turn of events for you. Avangard take a 4-3 lead and they will hold on to it. What a night! Avangard secure a playoff spot in the last minute of the regular season. They finish 7th in the East, while Sibir will miss the postseason for the 2nd consecutive year. We go to Ufa now, where Lina Summert faces Anton Lander. It's Salavat versus Akbars. A great rivalry. These are always great. Home team strikes first on this one. Just under 8 minutes in, Maxim Goncharov puts it on net from the point, and he beats Alexander Shurichenko for his second of the season. And with just 8 seconds remaining to play in the period, Alexander Burmistrov horrifically turns the puck over in his own zone, and Ilya Zubov makes him pay for that. Salavat lead 2-0 after 20. Akbars get back to within 1 meter through the second period. Alexander Loginov gives up the puck. Akbars remain in the offensive end, and Jerzy Sekic scores his 16th goal of the season on the rebound. And they get back even a few shifts later. Alexander Burmistrov whips it across to Artem Lukayanov, and Lukayanov one-times it home from one knee. Fancy. About a minute goes by and Salavat regained the lead. Their fourth line gets the job done. Slava Soladukin was his sixth. They had a security goal to their lead early in the third as they conducted a power play. Anton Bordasov nets his 15th goal. Lina Summert picks up his third assist of the night. That's gonna do it. Second best team in the East beats conference champs. Ivan Nalimov makes 52 saves and Salavat enjoy a 4-2 win over Akbars on home ice. This is Magnitogorsk, and we're here to see Metalurg take on Nefty Kimek. With a win tonight, Nizhny can edge Structure from the third place in the East and get home ice advantage in the opening round of the playoffs. And the Wolves strike first. 9 minutes into the game, Dennis Averberg scores his 11th of the year on a power play. Early in the second period, they double their lead. Kinetulanov gets his stick on the puck in front of the net and scores his 6th of the year. Andrei Sergeyev picks up his second assist of the night on the play. Midway through the period, Dan Saxon gets 5 in a game for tripping on this play. A questionable call, and it leaves Nefty Kimek down a man for a long time. Magnin could get a goal out of it. Matt Allison was his 20th marker of the season. Early in the third, they tied up with an even strength goal. Sergei Tereshchenko lets a rip from the point, and the puck goes in to Evgeny Timkin. It's a 2-2 tie now. With just a few minutes remaining to play in regulation, Magnitka scored the game-winning goal. Dennis Cocker buries the rebound for his 12th, and that's game. Metalurg take it 3-2 and will now face Uptown Tbilisi in the first round of the playoffs. As for Nefty Kimek, they will go up against Structure, who kept their home ice advantage. This one is huge. Spartak Moscow do battle with Dynamo Moscow, and here's the kicker. Spartak may lose their playoff spot if they lose, but Dynamo must win tonight to make the playoffs. Somebody's gonna give. The red and white get on the board 15 minutes in. Alexander Dergachov gets it to go a moment after Dynamo got their fifth man back out on the ice. Dynamo tied up early in the second period as Jose Hitinen finds his target on a power play. That's number 8 this season for the Finnish Olympian. Exactly 1 minute later, the blue and white get in the lead as Vladimir Brukin finds some room at the hash marks and scores his 14th goal of the season. Spartak make it a 2-2 hockey game midway through the period. Misha Kalinin sets up Lucas Radel, and Radel goes for a snipe. He beats Alexander Yeremenko top shelf on the stick side. Third period now, Daniil Tarasov gets 2 for this retaliation slash on Ryan Stoa, and Spartak have a man advantage. Alexander Koplachev settles it for Slava Lishenko, and Lishenko one-times it past Yeremenko. 3-2 Spartak now. A few minutes later, Spartak are back on a power play, and Ben Maxwell scores another one. Ilolainen and Ryan Stoa with the assists. Dynamo fight till the end though. Late in regulation, they pull Yeremenko from the extra attacker, and Ilya Nikulin brings the game back to within 1. Good effort, but it's not enough. Spartak hold on to the 1-goal lead and do make the playoffs. Dynamo do not. 4-3 Spartak is your final on this one. And we got plenty of other scores to tell you about. Severstal got a point as they lost 1-0 to SKA St. Petersburg in the shootout. The two will now meet in the first round of the playoffs. Anatoly Golyshev scored his 18th goal of the season, and Naftan Belize beat Ugra 3-0 on the road. Artem Tamilan scored with just 34 seconds remaining to play in the second frame, and Sochi beat Lada 3-2. Valery Nichushkin and Maxim Shalunov scored twice each as Red Army edged Lokomotiv 5-2. Kenny Moser scored 2, including overtime winner, and Torpedo enjoyed a 2-1 win over Vitas. Dynamo Riga finished the season on a bright note as they prevailed 3-1 over Jokerit. And finally, Ryan Garbutt and Mark Vidensky got 2 points each as Slovan beat Dynamo Minsk 4-2 on home ice. That concludes regular season action in the game, but the playoffs will begin very soon. This Saturday, Jokerit will face Sochi while Lokomotiv are gonna take on Torpedo. Best time of the season is coming. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the playoffs.